So we've automated mining. Now we just have to automate crafting, and we'll have won Minecraft. So I've been moving this guy around, just having him look for diamonds and nothing else. And I turned Silk Touch on and put max speed upgrades on him. That way he just like pounds through each diamond. And then we should be. I think we've got enough. So you see, it goes really quickly, right? Because when it doesn't have anything else to mine, it it just mines what it needs to. It doesn't have to like mine the cobblestone in between. But then we're running out of power real quickly. But you can see there's not really that much, so it's fine. So I've just been moving this, and as much as I like the way it sounds when I say quantum entanglement, these higher tier dimensional cells are a lot easier to set up, and they're not super expensive. We've just been well, not that one, but so you can upgrade this one, but you can't upgrade the basic one. And I think you used to be able to. I don't know what's up with that, but they're just prismarine shards and emeralds. So that's how we've been getting our diamonds. But we actually, hang on. I never actually took these out. That's one thing, but we updated the pack, which means, of course, my Enderman farm is broken. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, we're here at the Enderman farm. Let's go to the platform, and maybe we can see what we're supposed to be looking at. Where are you? Come on. Maybe I gotta be away from there. They are. Look at the little fuckers. There are baby Endermen that spawn in the pack now, thanks to mechanism additions, and they're the worst. Let's get back inside over here. You, buddy, you go over there. I'm gonna be over there. You just go get me from there. So they are actually small enough to fit out here, and the whole point of this farm was like, oh, Endermen are too tall to fit here, so you're fine. You just build this too high, 2.5 high. You'll be able to get out. So the baby Enderman can come out there. And I replaced those with hostile mob filters, so if they were to come out for some reason, they would just fall into the void, which is right below us. They don't aggro to anything with the player traps, so this hasn't really been an issue, but I figured if you've got a more manual version of these and you got like Sweeping Edge and Insight and your Experience Charm, which I probably should have had on me because I was AFKing at the Blaze Farm, it's not a bad idea to have these guys here, but yeah, that's baby Enderman. What does that have to do with mechanism additions? All right, we're back home. You might have seen these towers of glass here. I was watching a live stream the other day where somebody was explaining infinity glass to the live streamer, and I didn't know what they meant, but this is just like a stack of glass. This is infinity glass. This is like, I don't know if you've ever had a recording software or like a camera record itself, but that's a kind of look you get. And I was like, oh, this wouldn't have helped the guy at all. I don't know why this is I don't know why this is important. But I noticed something when I was mining this. If we mine something like this, you can see how fast that breaks. But if we sit on the ground, it's actually slower. And I was like, why is that the case? And I'm looking at our enchantments. We have air affinity on this guy and stable footing on this guy. So if we mine this, do that. If we fly in the sky, it takes even longer because we don't have air affinity. So if we put this on, that takes like that. And if we take this off and put that on, that takes that long. But if we have both of them, it takes that long. Like it's a noticeable difference. So if you're trying to figure, because they both do roughly the same thing. If we type in, man, I hate when I do that. If we type in air affinity right here, and then we do stable footing, they both sound like they do exactly the same thing. It negates the mining speed penalty for flying, and then removes the mining speed penalty when not on the ground. They sound like they do the same thing, but they stack apparently, which is really interesting. So it's actually faster for me to mine while in the air at this point, which is really interesting. And if you're flying underwater and you don't have aqua affinity, but you have air affinity, you're better off flying into the water than just walking on the ground. So that's interesting. I don't know. We're going to have to do a little bit of enchantment stuff today, so that's why I was messing with that. And the matrix enchanting from Cork Oddities has been removed, which is a lot more convenient for me, because then I just get to spam books. Like I did quite a few books here. One of these is important. We're going to need the fortune book later for our auto crafting system. Well, yeah, we will need it. So let's actually go and show you guys what that's gonna be. I have expanded the basement. If we come on down here, I move this to this wall, and now we've got a nice little basement where we're gonna put our auto crafting stuff. Those furnaces are placeholders. We got a back room right here for all my wiring. There's no good way, as far as I know, to like name these. I know in Applied Energistics you could add like a little tag thing to name a machine, and I tried to do this in an anvil or something. I don't think so. If I want to be sure of what's what, I've just been putting signs on them to know where they represent. And then I have moved the controller down here, so our main crafting grid upstairs is now being hooked up by a wireless receiver. It really doesn't change anything. It just, I guess it adds to the amount of power we're using, which actually, how much are we using? I haven't checked. 341. All right, and if we take a look at one of these, should tell me how much we're making more than that, so that should be fine. So today, we got to do the auto crafting. So we're gonna need to make sure we have plenty of diamonds because all the auto crafters take at least 2 diamonds, right? An advanced processor is a diamond, and then a processor mining. So what we're going to want to do is set up a little doodad. I think we can do it from down here. So I want a constructor. Oh, let me just type instructor. That'll get both of the ones I want. I need a destructor, or constructor, and then a destructor. I'm going to want to get a fortune upgrade. And I think you can see where I'm going with this. We can make... Oh, I need the actual upgrade. It does pick out the book for me. That's nice. If we make this... Oh, and now we're missing that. Curses. Well, I've got plenty of iron. We can do that now. So if we apply this to our destructor, it will apply fortune to it. So let's go ahead and hook this up back here. I don't think this is going to be as laggy as it was before. So we're going to say that, and then... I don't really like hooking these up while they're... before I get to configure them. So we're just going to do this here. Destructor. You are going to only do diamonds for now. And then you are going to get a fortune upgrade. And then, when I... Oh, that was dumb. And wait, what? Oh, that's a blacklist, right? There we go, whitelist. Then, when we put our constructor here, set you to only place diamonds, we should see you place a diamond and then you break it. And then if we take out all our diamonds out of the system, you see this going up. This isn't going up by one at a time, even though it's only breaking one at a time. So it is applying fortune to them. So that's how you can get automatic fortuning when you've got something like a Silk Touch Quarry. Now we could make this faster, obviously. If I put the speed upgrades into you, you place really quickly. So that helps out this guy. And then if I put 3 of these in you, yeah, it goes really quickly. Is that affecting the frame rate at all? Not really. It isn't like the Britannia changing thing, but I do think this is a bit faster than I would want it to be. If I just put 1 in you, yeah, 1 in each of you, that's fine. And then what we could do is have another constructor. Oh, not you. If we could have another constructor for, say, our how many ores have we gotten? If we wanted to do our redstone, we could put another constructor here because we can only whitelist these guys in 1, and then have this guy whitelisted for redstone. And then when that's done, it'll do redstone. Or you could set up a different one. But that is how we're going to be processing our diamonds for all of this. So let's see. I'll probably edit this so we see the diamonds come out really quickly or something. And that was super boring to look at in real time, so I'm just going to not do that. So we're going to need, let's see, we're going to need auto crafters for sure, or just regular crafters. We're also going to want a crafting monitor, crafter manager. That's definitely want one of them. And for now, I think that's it. We're also going to need a pattern grid. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to get all these guys crafted up, and then we should, we'll get started with the actual fun part of the auto crafting. You're going to need a lot of patterns, so if you don't have a lot of this stuff right here, get some. You're definitely going to need it. So I actually can't deposit stuff in here because our system is full. I think it's filling up on diamonds at the moment. This is another reason why we needed the auto crafting. So, yeah. But I have no qualms with making over a stack of these patterns. We're going to need all of them. All right, I guess I'll have to put you here, unfortunately. That goes there. And then diamonds, we've got too much of you now. You're causing problems. There you go, that's better. How full are we, out of curiosity? Oh, that's pretty full. We've got 3% left. Well, that should be enough to get our stuff done. So let's crack on, shall we? One thing I've also done is upgrade these guys to the advanced factory. So if we slide you in here, oh, I didn't turn auto split on, but now, and I put speed upgrades in all these because I don't really care about the power being choked off because we got enough of a backlog that we're fine. And oh, you're not. I didn't reprogram you. Well, that's fine. But yeah, having these upgraded is very nice. All right, so we got these guys. The crafter manager actually takes 2 of these crafters and then 2 more diamonds. That's like 6 diamonds for this one thing. It's worth it, though. So we've got that. I think we're gonna... I think for now that's good. I'm also definitely gonna want to pinch my advanced smelting factory from here. You're going on auto crafting duty, my friend. Let's get on with that. Okay, so we're going to want to lay you guys out along here. I'm gonna have you facing down, and I think I have to point these down if I want them to interact with the machine. I'm not sure. Okay, so I've got you configured. You're gonna get stuff in here and then come out the bottom. But I'm not sure if I have to have this pointed in here. Maybe I do. But let's go ahead and set up the rest of these to get it working. So you just got to be connected. So crafter manager, you should now see 4 of these worth of inventories. You don't. Is that because you don't have a pattern in there? Well, let's get a crafter monitor just to help. Nothing's crafting, so that's fine. And then, oh, I never actually made the pattern grid. This is real annoying because you're constantly running out of this or that or the other, but it's about to get way less annoying. So once we finish this guy and make you, thank you. Oops. We should have access to all our stuff. So let's put you right there. Okay, we've got access to all of our stuff. I want you JEI synchronized. Okay, so in order to craft something, very simple. We need a bunch of refined storage stuff to be made, like these basic processors and these to make the construction core. So let's do this. So that goes with this. Exact is gonna... Oh, it looks like this is inverted. It used to, I think, say OR dictionary for all of these. And now it says exact if we want it to use all these. I do want it to use all these, so I will do that. So we've got a pattern here. And now... Oh, wait, is this... That's why it wasn't reading it. They're not even hooked up. I moved the cables because I had to put these Elite Universal cables here to power the machines. But if we do this, these guys should all be online. Can I... Yep, their lights are on. And then if we look back in the crafting manager, yeah, we got slots. So we can just put you in there. And this should have populated... I'm guessing this guy? This guy? Okay. So this goes right in there. You're going to want one of those. Otherwise, you're going to be looking through these manually. And you can put speed upgrades in these to make stuff faster, which I'm probably going to do because they're not super expensive. And then, let's find out, but I do, yeah, you can go in there, but I wonder if you can label these. Actually, hang on. If I do this, get out my, I've got a shulker box for wrenches now. Oh, you're the wrong wrench. If I do this... Does this not rotate the... I hate all of the wrenches in this version of Minecraft. Can I tell you that? You don't rotate anything. Does the mechanism configurator help me? You have a rotate mode. I hate this. All right, so we got to place this guy the other way. So that's one of those. That. Now if we go back to our crafting monitor... It should be like, oh, hey, one of you is labeled the block underneath it, if I'm correct. It's not. I'm an idiot. Well, All right, well, we'll see what happens. So we've got this guy pointed in here. So now, to make these, to make use of these raw basic processors, we need to smelt them. So we are actually gonna... Oh, it already knows that it's a processing thing, just by utilizing the recipe. That's fantastic. So if I put you in here... Oh, okay, now that it's populated, it knows what it's going into. Or wait, maybe I just didn't let it update. That's interesting. I'm a little confused. But now if we tell it, if we come in here and say I want processors, take that out. Let's see, I believe it is shift... What is the button to get in here? Control, shift control? Shift control does it for me. If I say I want 10 of you, you'll craft 10 of these, and then they should all go into here to be smelted. And if we turn on auto sort, I'll get those guys out. Perfect. And now what we want are importers. I got one right here to put underneath this. We need, I don't know if there's a wireless power thing, like a power manager here, but if we get one, I'm definitely putting it on these guys to make this a little bit cleaner. Now we should see our processors all going in there. Perfect. Now you probably want, I'm usually good with stack upgrades in here, maybe speed upgrades, but that is working out really well. So now let's, I'm basically going to configure all of these to go. Like I actually want you to be string because that's all we have. So I want you to be in exact mode. Thank you. So that's going to wind up going back in here. And I'm going to set up all of these for auto crafting. Then we'll see what happens, because this is going to be a little tedious, but totally worth it, because it's not more tedious than doing this myself. Construction core with glowstone, perfect. Then you with quartz, well done. If you accidentally mess up with one, you can just, I believe, shift right click, it'll clear it, or what you can do is put it back in here and then it'll overwrite it. So that's a friendly bit of advice for you. There we go. We've already used like 10, and we still got plenty to go, so let's keep going. Obviously, you're going to want to teach your auto crafter how to make more of itself, so we're going to go with that. Cool, thank you very much. You're going to need to learn how to make a machine casing. Oh, no, I want you to use a regular old vanilla stone, as a matter of fact, so could have used this for my example, but no. Then you're going to need to learn how to make quartz-enriched iron, like so. So we'll slap you guys in here. But if we wanted to make crafters to fill up our thing, in fact, I'm going to bookmark you. Bookmark you. How many do I need over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that go higher? Yeah, I need 5 plus 4 plus another 9. So I need 14 crafters. Could you please make me 14 of these? Do I have enough for all of it? I do. If I didn't, it would tell me no. We do have enough for all of these. Perfect. And we can take a look at our crafting monitor right here to see what it's working on. It's crafting these guys. Having one of these is pretty solid because you can see it's populating these pretty quickly. But if we put speed upgrades and say this guy, it should put more in at a time. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. And then this is extracting pretty quickly. So I'm going to want speed upgrades for all these as well. Let's teach you how to make speed upgrades. So you're going to need to learn how to make that. And you're going to need to learn how to make sugar. We're using sugarcane, so that's fine. And then once again, upgrades. You know how to make the rest of these, but I want you to use regular glass when possible. Or only regular glass, because if I have dyed glass, it's usually for a reason. So if I put you guys back in here, and say I want, let's do 12 speed upgrades to populate all those. Okay, you're all going to get started real soon. What about you, my friend? You're waiting. And so we get stuff from that guy faster. I probably want to teach you how to make stack upgrades, which is just speed upgrades and more sugar. You already know how to do all of that, so we'll put that guy in there as well. And then, what else do we need? How are you going? Oh, it's made most of them. Let's populate these guys. Boom. Boom. And then those guys. If you're not sure about what you don't have crafted, you can toggle this to display only things you've crafted, or what is, okay, that's really annoying to have that there. Normal, no craftables, only craftables. I guess those are the only 3 options. Perfect. So what else do we want to be able to craft in here? Import X speed upgrades. Right? Oh, you know what? We're running out of room, so we should teach you how to make discs as well. Storage discs. We have the extra cells, I believe, so we can go up to pretty high. They're up here. What does this take? More diamonds. Let's let's do just the 64 for now. So we'll teach you how to make these. Please use regular glass. So I can stop typing an ass in my thing one of these days. Thank you. And then you want the upgraded version, which you should know how to make. And then that guy, you already know how to make all that stuff. This guy, what do you know? You already know how to make all this stuff. What does this one take? Just more diamonds? I guess that's not so bad. Whatever, we'll go. We'll do these ones, why not? And then I want the actual disc version. Oh, that's interesting. But that should be fine. Oh, no. I want regular glass, please. I'll just overwrite that. Cool. So I don't know if I do have enough room for all these guys, so I'm going to very temporarily place that there. So these will all be in the same crafter just to make me happy. And then let's see if we can get 8 of those 250. Oh, that's the wrong. We can get 8 of those 256 storage just to replace my other ones. We have all the ingredients we need. It's going to take 135 diamonds. Oh no, we're missing 50 slime balls, 1,000 glass, missing 1,000 iron ingots, missing 3,000. Okay, let's. Can I make like 2 of them? Missing 64 quartz. Okay, we can make more quartz. If I take these guys and come over here, our diamond's finished processing. I wonder how much of those we wind up making. Let's go to the Botania area and make some more quartz. I never really showed off the Conjuration Catalyst because I'm not entirely pleased with how things in mana pools actually work. Botania, come here. So the Conjuration Catalyst will turn 1 quartz into more quartz. If it winds up working, but we gotta do this. Normally, what you could have done is just like drop the whole bunch of these and they would change instantly, but now you gotta do one at a time for some reason. We start off with a stack, now we've got 3 stacks. Is that right? I'm gonna do this for a little bit and we'll come back. See if we can't do this a little bit more intelligently. There we go, that's better. Just collect some of this. You know what? Let's set up an ender hopper because I don't really want to make a hopper hawk. And then a drawer. You know what? I already have a locked drawer in here. That's perfect. You go right there. You're not locked. We'll just do that. Lock you there. And then put our ender hopper on top. And that should pick up all these ones that are falling. Although, yeah, okay, it's a little too fast. Maybe we should have gone with the hopper hawk. Excuse me, friend. I'm going to have to borrow you for a second. I think that's slow enough. Yeah, that's ticking away. And we're out. Excuse me, friend. You go in there. Disc. 2, please. All right, we've got everything we need in here. Great, so that's crafting. Let's go check out the crafting monitor over there. What do you have to say? I need to put something like that. You can let me go through right here. Crafting monitor, what are you working on? Machine doesn't accept item. Did I? It's full, that's why. Okay. Oh, you know what? We're going to need a stack. Do we have any speed upgrades left? We have 1. All right, that'll have to do. That'll help us out here. There we go. Ooh. It looks like this can only drain from 1 of these at a time. That's interesting. Because I'm pretty sure this would pull out for more than these. So what we're going to do is take these guys out and pop them in here. And now, ooh, we need a lot of quartz. So good thing we had all these on hand. And then this is just the advanced smelting version. We could make an elite one. But I'm going to teach it how to autocraft these as well. How are you doing? Yeah, a few of these working. But other than that, we're fine. Right, we just got to wait for the quartz to smelt, it looks like. Yeah. All right, well, I'll come back when that's done. All right, so it looks like we're running pretty low on power with this guy because of how fast he's working, but that shouldn't be an issue because what we can do... I don't have any furnators hooked up to the system, but what I was kind of planning on doing is teaching this guy how to make wind generators. So that goes there. You're going to need to learn how to make one of these. Let's do these first. You need to learn how to make infused alloy. So, no, I don't want that. I want one redstone. If you need to do more, you go in with that. But I think if you... Oh, wait. Oh, hey, that's new. Let's just do that. That's a lot easier. And then, what else do you need? One of these? No. Oh, interesting. But no, what we need is a redstone. And I'll just do this like this. That gets that. And I'm not sure if, are you done? Okay. I'm not sure if putting, what am I trying to say? I'm not sure if this guy will accept both of these from the top. I think it will. Let's go find out. And I need you pointed down, I believe. Just go in there. Got the infusing factory. You're going to be input here, output there, eject on. That, and then we're going to need to put another extractor here. Or exporter, rather. No, importer. There we go. So we'll do that. And now, do you know how to make wind generators? And can I get like 6 more of these, please? Okay, you should be populating. Oh, did I? Is this wrong? No, that should be going in there. What's the holdup? Let's find out what happens. Infused alloy. Machine does not accept item. So we have plenty of the regular basic control circuits in here. So it's not trying to make 2 at the same time. But it is it's not really, I think these have to go in a certain spot. Like that little red guy in there. That little purple guy. So if I do output input green extra purple, I change that. Interesting. Alright, let's try something else. So we might have to get a little bit more annoying with this than I thought, because these are 2 different inputs we need to put in. So if I tell you... we're going to have to come in from the side here, aren't we? Right, so I've got a new idea. If we take a look at the recipes for this, the ones that we need really are the diamond-infused ones, the redstone-infused ones, and then occasionally, I really don't use the charcoal-infused ones, and occasionally the refined obsidian-infused ones. I'm honestly okay with making a new one of those for each of that. So what we could do is have, say, this might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but it's still a little bit prettier than what we were gonna have. If I do an exporter here, like so. Thank you. If I do, oh, I already had one. That's why that took forever. If I do this, and then I guess I need some more cables. If I do this is I'm gonna have to tidy all this up later, and then say, hey, you just export that into there. That's going into here. It's going to occupy this all. And then, because I told this guy that the recipes for this should just involve 1 osmium ingot, I should just put in 1 osmium ingot, and that'll be made. And then, if I do the same thing with the infused alloy... Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. If I do the same thing with the infused alloy, we should be able to make those pretty simply. So, once again... Oh, wait, are you still trying to make this? Yeah, let's cancel you. Wind. I tell you to do that. You should be working. Did it make it before I looked? Yeah, it did. So, as far as the alloy thing, if I tell you to make... How much iron do we have? I just use it all. Iron. Oh my god, we're so low on iron yet again. But that's fine. We've got 130 ore. Osmium. All right, let's make basic control circuits. If I tell you to make, wow, you already made like 45 of those. I might have. If I tell you to make like 30 of these, so we can watch this work. Yeah, it just puts those in there, and because this isn't fast enough, it's not putting all of them. But yeah, there we go. So I might want to put one of these for each of these things. So for the redstone, probably the osmium, and this is just gonna fill up until it can't fill up no more. So if I help it out a little bit, like so. Occupy that, then it'll just keep a stack in there. So we'll need a buffer of about several hundred redstone, but that's fine. It's not like we're having an issue with redstone like everything else. We still got like 300 ores of this thing. So that. Oh, but that might pose an issue with the diamond one. Or we could just say, let's see, it's, what is this, 10 redstone per? It looks like you have to put 500 redstone in. I just put 500 diamonds in there, and boom, it's not even an issue. We'll just have it loaded. All right. Otherwise, we could like have this guy go into a chest and then pull out the individual sides. But I'm gonna have to. I don't really. That kind of ruins the prettiness. Maybe I'll only put the pretty crafters here, and then I'll put a bunch of the nastier ones, the more involved ones back here, because that'll work. And then anything to help out with the power. If we had wireless power stuff, that would also be nice. But I don't believe we do. This is for... Oh, actually, wireless charging. That's nice. But that's for stuff I have in my inventory. Also, because of this whole air affinity thing, I'm really fast at punching things. Like, look at this stone. It takes like no time to break with one of these. That is nonsense. But we made these guys. Let's go and install them, I guess. That goes there. That goes there. Can I move the torch I just put down? Why is it so bright up here all of a sudden? Do these guys emit light? That's interesting if they do. That guy. And then that guy. And now we've got, let's see. Oh, that's a lot of... power, 191 times 8. Is that 8? What's 191 times 8? My brain that knows math. Oh, it's 1520-ish. That's... Alright, that's solid. So now, let's go actually inspect how much power we've gained. Or how much power we're using on these guys. On this guy now. We were at like 3 something before. Yeah, we've added an extra 200 on there, so... Good thing I installed those extra windmills and forgot about those furrinators I made last episode. So, clearly, like, I don't think we have any facades or covers or anything in this pack, so I can't exactly cover these up. What I probably would do is is at least put some stone bricks on the other side of that. Just I need a better entrance. Just to at least, oh man, that's not that. Like if I did that, that doesn't even match. But how would that even look? It could be worse. It could be this. So that's... I'm going to have to figure out something with this guy. Because we just don't have the necessary... We don't have the componentry to do that with. But that's... welcome to auto crafting, everyone. We just... it's a lot less auto crafting and more... am I allowed... To place this here, and does it look good? I made a huge sin right here. I didn't even think about this. I didn't even teach you how to make more patterns, because that would have been bad. So patterns go like that. Why do you always default to orange glass? Orange isn't even like the first color in the rainbow, is it? Might be. So glass goes in there, perfect. And we need to teach you how to make glass, which not that. Yes, that. So we'll. You can have... Is my grid thing still on? I don't think it is. You can have this guy. Where did I move you? You're the old one. Where is my... Oh, the pattern doesn't show that it's a... Okay, yeah, that one. That's me. So we'll put these here. We obviously want more... I could have just used the pattern terminal over there. That's why That's why I made it. One thing I totally forgot about is I made those drives and I never installed them. So let's do that before we end the episode. So what we want to do over here is I'm going to take all these guys out, put these guys in, put them in my disk manipulator, which you definitely want these upgrades, trust me. Do that, and they should all drain out. And the priority for this guy, I'm actually going to put this to a -1. The priority is this guy up here. I think I did the like 9999 priority. So everything that can go in there should. And then actually, I put my iron in here. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we're pretty low on that. Maybe I'll make an iron farm or something. Defeat the purpose of the digital miner. Although it's been getting diamonds. I don't think there's a way to make a diamond farm. That's going. So we're going to slot all these in here. And because, let's see, this is 4K. I had 8 4Ks. So I had 32. 32K. Right? So what is 512? It's 512 divided by 32. We've multiplied our storage by 16. Probably should have known that off the top of my head. I work with a lot of 8s and 16s when you do Minecraft math, you know? So anyway, I think that's going to wrap up the episode. Well, I guess we gotta worry about this guy going in. We're about 1% full, and then this is just going to take a while. I don't know if you had multiple disk manipulators. If they would both be allowed. I guess we can try. Why not? I'm not on a server. I don't care what happens. Manipulate. You know what? I might need some stuff that's in here actually. Yeah. Let's see about it. Oh, you don't know. Let's go and see if we can have 2 manipulators running at the same time. I know if you speed these up, these like really lag servers, but I'm not on a server. Let's see. I can do 3 at a time, so we'll do 3 in here. And we'll do 3 in here. Are you going? You are. Are you going? You are, but not as fast because you don't have a speed up. Okay, you can have multiple of these. Like, we're not going to need... I don't think I'm going to be... Oh, it would take forever to empty out this guy. But that's going a little faster, even if you don't get the speed upgrades. So, what if I made a stack upgrade with all the iron dust I've gotten? Hooray! Yay, more iron dust. Yay. You finished these guys, but you're obviously slower, so let's give you a boost. And, wow, you didn't even... Yeah, that's much better. And I'll just put this guy in there. Cool, and I'll get all my storage drives back. That'll come in handy when we have to make a ton more of these guys. You're done. You're almost done. You're about the same, so they'll finish roughly at the same time. And let's go and verify. You're done. You should be almost done. I can't, unfortunately, split 1 in half. There you go. That... Let's go and see. Let's go verify exactly how many patterns I wound up using. I said I'd need more than a stack. How many did I wind up using? About half a stack. Alright, maybe not exactly. But you know, we still got to do all these. I still got a bunch that I want to put in. And I think we're alright. So this is the beginning of the auto crafting. Obviously, there's more complicated stuff. I do want to do all the power stuff. And liquid auto crafting. There's a manual for power? Man, I didn't know that. Alright. I just winged it. Fuck. Obviously, we want to do the power stuff. And this guy takes lava buckets. Now, there is liquid auto crafting. Is it liquid? No, it's fluid auto crafting. Type in this. There are fluid storage cells in Find Storage. All right here. Now, the singular block version. So we're going to want to do that. I want to make another one of each of these for upstairs. That way I don't have to come down here to do that. There are also wireless versions of a lot of these. So there's the crafting fluid grid, crafting monitor. We've got the crafting grid and the regular grid. So we do want to make all that, but for now I think this is a good place to start. I don't know what I'm going to put over here. I did have a few flare lanterns down here to light everything up, and I think we're off to a good start. Obviously, we need to automate sand, so we have a ton. We need to improve our ore processing yet again and have it automatic. I need to remake all these machines that are out here and put them where I need them. And then this one, we could integrate this into the thing too. We could have the autocrafter pour into an item hopper and then have it process, and then have this import back into the system. There's a lot of stuff we can do, but for now, this is what we've done today. So thank you for watching. Obviously, I have a lot of stuff I need to clean up, and I need to set the digital miner to get more than diamonds. How many diamonds did we wind up with, actually? I never... See, we've got about double the redstone, and diamonds we got 608. I think I started off with like 60, so very nice. Okay.